Hi everyone, this is Natalie DeYoung, and in this video I'm going to demonstrate how to put a Western saddle and bridle on your horse. So first, there's some safety precautions you should always take when working with horses. You need to wear closed-toed shoes, preferably something like boots that are going to protect your feet from getting stepped on. You should always be in a safe, spacious area with ample room to walk around your horse on any side. And confidence is very important when working with horses. They can sense your energy and will mirror it back to you. So if you're not confident working with a horse, you should have someone there who is and can step in if needed. Also, your horse should be tied to a secure post with a quick release knot, and you should never tie a horse by reins or a bridle that has a bit, as this can cause serious injury to their mouth if they decide to rear or pull. Finally, your tack should always be checked to ensure it's well maintained and working properly with no deteriorating leather or metal pieces. Okay, so with the safety stuff out of the way, now you're ready to put the saddle on your horse. So you want to start out by brushing them in any area that's going to come into contact with the saddle, and you're looking for anything that could rub or irritate them. And you're also going to want to check your tack and make sure there's nothing under the saddle pad or anything that could poke them or irritate them. I already did that outside of the video. So then next you want to approach the horse confidently and go ahead and put the saddle on them. I like to flip one of the stirrups, the one farthest away from me, over the saddle so that it doesn't get caught up in the way when you're doing this. So you just want to approach them and put it on. And you want to situate it so that the horn is just behind the withers, which is like the shoulder area, and the girth is going to fit snugly right behind the front legs. Next, you're going to approach the horse from the left side where the cinch strap hangs down so that you can fasten and cinch up the girth, which is what holds the saddle onto your horse. You want the girth to be pretty tight, but you should also be able to comfortably slide 3 fingers between it and your horse. Now, standing on the left side of the horse with the cinch strap hanging down, you're going to reach under the horse and grab the girth. Now, take the cinch strap and loop it over and into the ring on the girth, and then up and through the D-ring on the saddle. Then you're going to do this once more to create some leverage so you can pull to tighten. I'm not going to tighten it all the way because I'm not riding this horse really, and it would make her upset. But like I said earlier, you want it to be tight and to be able to fit 3 fingers under it. To secure the cinch strap, you go through the ring, around from the front, back through the ring again, and down through the loop you just created, sort of like you're tying a tie. Now the saddle is in place. If it starts to slide at all during your ride, it needs to be retightened. Now it's time to put on the bridle. I'm using a one-eared Western bridle with a snaffle bit, but the process is mostly the same for any Western bridle. First, you want to do the same thing you did with the saddle and check for anything that could poke or prod your horse. Then rinse off the bit if it's dusty or dirty. After checking the bridle to make sure everything's in working order, approach your horse from the side and remove their halter. You can use a lead rope around their neck to keep them in place. It may be helpful to have another person holding the horse at this point. When you're ready to put the bridle on, place your right hand gently over the bridge of the horse's nose. Holding the bridle in your left hand, bring the bit to the horse's mouth. Try to keep the bit straight where the horse can easily take it in its mouth. A trained horse will accept the bit easily, at which point you can place the headband of the bridle behind the horse's ears. If you're having trouble getting your horse to take the bit, that is a training issue that can be addressed by other methods. Place any ear bands over the horse's ear. Some bridles may have a band that goes across the forehead or a curb chain. Make sure these are in place if present. Buckle the chin strap so it fits snugly. Now you are ready to ride. Always pay attention to your horse's behavior, as it can indicate an issue with your tack or your environment. Horse riding is an inherently dangerous activity and should never be taken lightly. Have fun and be safe.